The start, and it's right there.
Open discussion, let's bring it straight to the table. This the EBL experience where we talk about the realest shit. Everybody feeling it, just go pick a topic. We got difference of opinion here, so it's always popping. Everybody gonna be listening, cause we never stop it. We put on for the black business, that's part of the experience. When we talking about whatever you need to know. And if you rocking with us, that's nowhere else you need to go. Ho, tell them Uncle E, tell them Lady B. Tell them about the Tig, we be talking politics, and we be talking streets, spilling all type of tea. And every show we talk about black history. We talking sports, man, championship rings. We talking athletes, whoever got game. What's your experience? Is it this or that? Let it be known, we put on for all things black. This is EBL, this is what we do. We expose the lies so we can talk about the truth. What's your experience? Huh? Yeah, what's your experience?
What's going on, everybody? This your main man, Uncle E. This is episode 4, right? Season 3. It's episode 3? No, it's not. It's 3.
Yep.
Long week. Episode 3, season 3. We get the 3-3 with the 3 of us, guaranteed. To the left, I got Dr. Tig.
Hey.
Lady B to the right.
What's up?
And you know we got somebody new on the crew, touching the buttons and shit. Putting on the songs and everything. If you don't want nobody all in your videos, all in the songs and shit, man, get yourself a real producer, nigga. You know, what's her name, Kurt? C-Nail. I'm part of the EBL. Everybody get the hand clap for C-Nail, baby. We got C-Nail in the house. And also my man Kirby in the back. You know Kirby is the guy you hear rapping on our intro. Also Smooth, a.k.a. Lil J. Cole. That's what I call the nigga. But nevertheless.
What?
You know, shit.
Yeah. Shane look like J. Cole. That's who look like J. Cole.
Damn. I never thought about it like that.
You do.
Every day a star is born.
Okay.
That's what they say.
Alright. Y'all alright?
I'm good.
Dig, you alright?
Mm-hmm.
That nigga lying.
He said he alright.
Alright. I'm not alright no more.
Why you not alright?
I miss y'all niggas.
It's only been 2 weeks.
You know it's a long 2 weeks. Yeah, that's 14 days.
We talk like every day though.
It's different. We used to go out and drink.
Yeah, well.
Karaoke and shit.
What? We ain't never went to no karaoke.
We could have. We could have.
Right.
AKA Brittany could sing. Lady B could sing on the low. I could put her ass in the choir.
I will sing in the choir.
I know you would.
I will not sing a solo.
Yeah, you gonna lead the song.
No.
You gonna be like Shirley Temple.
It's levels.
That's her name? Shirley Caesar.
Man, anyway.
My bad.
Let's get into it. Ernest said he got a good black spotlight for us tonight, so.
This spotlight is epic.
Okay, let's get into it then. Let me hear it.
So, this spotlight on episode 3, season 3, goes to one of the most underrated producers in the game. And that is my man, Jermaine Dupri Malden. That's right. I said it.
You said Jermaine Dupri?
Yeah. One of the most underrated producers.
So deaf?
So deaf.
Okay.
Say it with respect. You know, he's the son of Tina Mosley and Michael Malden. Malden was a Columbia Records executive. So, easy to say that Jermaine Dupri knew he had musical roots and genius in him. You know, he's started off as a talent like manager in Atlanta shows and stuff like that. He's responsible for the groups of like Crisscross and Escape, He worked heavily with Mariah Carey. He was responsible for the Usher albums. And you know Usher is a GOAT. And the person behind that, Jermaine Dupri. Jermaine Dupri is responsible for putting the first female rapper from the South as a platinum artist and Funkify. I know y'all remember so Funkify. You feel what I'm saying? That was that shit. That was that shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh wait, that's funny.
He always say Escape and with the singers of in that group and Monica, you know, working, you know, being versatile with R&B and with rap, he said always helped him be balanced and everything, especially with Usher. My Way, the album My Way, you know, he was directly over that. You feel what I'm saying? That's a platinum album.
Sing that song.
I do like
What?
that
My
album.
She likes it my way. My way. He was with his undershirt on, twisting the towel in the video. That's Jermaine Dupri. Look like an ant with glasses. He's still cool though.
Right.
He also was dating Janet Jackson, engaged to Janet Jackson for 6
You
years.
had to throw that in there?
Hell yeah, Janet. That's clout. Hell yeah, that nigga want that in there. He will probably tell me, don't forget to say Janet Jackson. Nigga, I dated her. Don't forget that shit.
Yeah,
He will want me to say that.
That does matter.
That matters. I mean, he also wrote That Boy Is Mine's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, he the one that
Who
introduced
sang that song? That Boy's Mine?
Monica
And Brandy.
and Brandon.
Sing that song.
Yeah, Monica more though. More Monica.
Sing that one.
I can't.
Why?
Wrong key. You know, I'm in a D flat type of category. Try to put me on the spot. But he also was responsible for the likes of Destiny Child first album in 1998. He was responsible for stuff like that that people might not know about. He also co-wrote Sweetheart from Mariah Carey. That was number 2 best song in the world at the time.
He wants you to sing them all.
Sweetheart, no, I'm not doing the girl stuff. Shit. God damn it. Also, one of his he always mentioned too in his documentaries that he was more, I guess, excited about Lil Bow Wow, like having Lil Bow Wow and growing him in the game and everything, because I personally slept on Lil Bow Wow, and homie did have some hits when we was growing up, but you know, I'm not no female, so I ain't a fan of Lil Bow Wow. But, you know, that's right. You gotta be a female to be a Bow Wow fan. If a nigga ever tell me he a Chris Brown fan, we're gonna have a different conversation.
I'm an Usher fan.
Usher is straight.
Okay.
You could be an Usher fan, nigga. That's old school.
Alright.
Be an Usher fan.
Wait,
You know.
dog.
But you know, also the to close it all, the brother stayed relevant in each era from the early 90s. He even danced on the stage with Diana Ross. His father actually was Diana Ross' manager back in the 80s, so he actually, to mention that he kind of danced on the stage with her, you know, and did a lot of things in the South, kind of let the South stay relevant, especially in the ATL era because during that time, I'm not gonna lie, people were making some nice music in that Atlanta side of the game. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to
in the 90s,
huh?
In the 90s, huh?
Oh, it was all him in the 90s, you know. That's basically was the Uncle Luke of Atlanta.
Not
right
Uncle
there.
Luke.
Shit, if you ask me. You ever seen a Jermaine Dupri beach party? All right, so he actually is the producer of the song At Night I Think of You.
Yeah.
I won't. That's So Def album song, right? Like that's their song. So that beach party and that video, nigga, that had to been the most sexiest chicks from the 90s that they could gather up in one videotape.
Okay.
I wish I was there. I wish. Shit like that pisses me off because it's no more like that 90s beauty though, boo. Like too much fucking makeup. Back in the day, it was more natural. Females back in the day, they put on lip gloss and went to the club. Nowadays, the bitch in the damn mirror for 48 minutes.
She gotta transform, metamorph.
Oh, it's a transformation, all right.
Right.
So bad you don't know who you talking to in the club no more. Lights come on, just accept your fate. Whoever the fuck you was talking to, nigga. Take that L.
Wait. Oh, wait.
I mean, you invested into that whole night. Take your L.
You might well take her home, huh?
Yeah.
And wear
But
that ass out.
But like I say, hey, Jermaine Dupri, so deaf, owner so deaf, stay relevant from the 90s. That's my black spotlight for this week, nigga.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that one too, Ernest. You know?
He produced a song for I think the guy dude named Latham or something like that, and they got a song with the City Girls and Usher on it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really sing. Like,
Yes, you can sing.
I forgot the song.
No, you didn't.
No.
I think you didn't. I think you know.
I forgot the song.
You wouldn't mention it. You know that song.
It's the City Girls and Usher.
Sing
Go
it.
look it up.
I don't-
But anyway, I like that song. That's by Jermaine Dupri too. It's just a remix of the rhythm. My bad, bro.
Every
I was
time
just
the
trying to
beat
help,
drop.
like,
You know what it
the
is.
Franchise Boys. Huh?
So
That was hot too, though.
deaf.
the franchise.
Yeah,
boy.
Franchise Boy was Jermaine
What they lean
Dupri.
with it,
The
rock
snap,
with it.
Yeah.
the snap music. He was instrumental in that too.
Yeah, Jermaine Dupri was over that.
Yeah.
He had an era. He
Was
had
he
years
like
that he
Lil
had a
Jon
game in the
mentor
stronghold,
at
huh?
one point? Was like Lil Jon mentor at one point?
I don't know that
I
part.
think he was-
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think he was Lil Jon mentor.
You know, Lil Jon started off as a as a nerd. You know, and became a killer.
Right.
That's scary.
Wait.
What's the next subject?
That nigga see right.
Y'all niggas. Wow. It's time to get into the 7-minute drill.
What?
It's time to get into the
I don't want to
7.
waste Kirby food.
It's the 7-minute drill, man, and our first topic we're gonna get into. Well, it's a dual topic.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna talk about Michael Thomas being back
The GOAT.
and AK's looming suspension, and you know what that means for us. So
Won't let me out.
7 minutes, we got it right.
Let's go. Been waiting on this shit.
Go ahead, Ernest. Take us in, man.
Alvin Kamara got some inside news that probably everybody know now, so it's not so much of an inside as outside now. But anyway, he may not face suspension this season
Because
trial dates, they keep pushing it back, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to get the criminal part out of it and pay the money to the victim civilly through a civil suit, and it's gonna be an undisclosed amount as usual. That means nigga got bucked up, got that money. But it is saying by credible sources like Adam Scheffner, people like that, that he may skip suspension this year. Now I'm not saying the suspension is not going to happen. What I'm saying is this year he may be safe. So just keep your eyes open and your ears peeled. You feel what I'm saying?
I wish they would just get it over
Yeah, ears
with.
peeled.
I
I
wish they would just get it over with and so
Rip
we
the
could just
Band-Aid
know.
off?
Yeah, so we could just know what it is and we could prepare for that.
and
I don't like the question marks.
and for all the Michael Thomas haters, my boy is back. He's back. He's looking good. He's off the pup list. That means if the game was Sunday, he could play. You know what I'm talking about?
You excited?
Damn it, let me tell you something. People disrespected this man so much to the point. Like, I hate people that say, man, he don't want to be here. Oh, I'm sorry, when y'all met? How the hell you gonna say this man don't want to be here? God damn. Saints fans are like that, boys. I remember when Alvin Kamara got hurt year 2 of his career. They wanted to trade this nigga. I remember this shit. So Saints fans, y'all, not me, because I am loyal and humble. Y'all need to be more humble and loyal to these players. Okay? Be a fan of the team, but be a fan of these fucking players too. They need y'all. What you say, Ted?
Man, I say this is a great time for the Saints. And regardless of what happened to Alvin Kamara, I think we can squeeze out a playoff seed definitely this year.
I think so. And Mark Ingram, I just found out he's the second oldest running back in the league. But he's the oldest running back that's ever down back. But needless to say, I think he's more fresher this year. You know, I think it's different when you get traded to a team and try to gel back in the groove towards you starting off with this team from the beginning, getting your groove with the team. So I think you're gonna get that same duo that we had in 2018 with him and Alvin. I hope so. That was a swag running back duo.
I'm kind of like what you was saying earlier, Ernest. You know, just try not to get too excited.
Yeah,
you know,
it's hard.
It is hard because we looking like, nigga, try us. That's how the squad looking right now.
I will talk shit.
Even with AK being out, it's just when he come back, forget about it. You know,
I got 4 pit bulls. Don't let me let one out.
You know, so yeah, because Mike was out there running routes and
getting up to speed.
Chris caught a deep ball today. I know we ain't talking about him.
That was pretty. I didn't even know what the fuck he came from in that play.
Me either. He was just at the end. He just appeared when the catch happened.
See, he that fast or the cameraman is shitty. Because I did not see this nigga nowhere.
Yeah, so we looking, you know, I already feel good about the defense. I don't care what nobody say. I understand we lost both our safeties and we had to replace them, and these people going into a new system. I get that, but
replace them with better safeties. Fucking Tyron fucking Matthew.
I understand.
Shit.
I like
Who
what
else
they
you got at safety?
Marcus May. We basically that nigga not excited. We basically switched out from. I like Marcus now. He's one of the better cover free safeties, but we got Marcus May. He plays strong and free, but Marcus can actually tackle and get in the interior. So Tyron Matthew could do his thing outside, where he was so good at LSU, being a ball hawk. You feel what I'm saying? So we have 2 versatile safeties. We didn't have that with Marcus and Malcolm. Malcolm could do it, but Marcus couldn't. You know what I'm saying? So this is the first time, like, they don't know what we're going to fucking do because they could do everything.
Don't forget we're going to training camp.
Huh?
We got training camp tickets.
Yeah, I know.
You ain't forget?
Nope.
You forgot.
Nope. I ain't forget.
I doubt he forgot that.
Huh?
I said I doubt Ernest forgot that.
That's right. Right. It's Saints.
Yeah, I kind of feel disrespected because, like, nobody really talking about us on something. No, but I understand people like it that way, you know. We flying under the radar. Not to me.
In 2009, they wasn't even talking about us, and we won a Super Bowl. So I'm very fine with nobody talking about us. I want to be that. Oh shit!
People, I feel like the Bucks ain't really about to do nothing, and people like really hyping them up.
I think this is the year Tom Brady actually probably look his age.
I'm thinking the same.
God damn.
I'm thinking the same thing though.
Everybody gonna stay.
I'm waiting on that shit to happen too.
I'm definitely waiting on it.
It happened to every great quarterback. Like when I seen Peyton Manning his last year, that was hurtful. And I'm not a Peyton Manning fan, but I was like, man, please just retire. Shit hurt.
Yeah.
I watched a great quarterback for so many years play like shit. Yeah. So it's going to happen. I think when he retired initially, I believe he retired at the perfect fucking time on a high level, like Mayweather.
Who?
Like Tom Brady when he retired and came back, but when he retired, he left off good.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna come back to a 7-10 record, dummy. Stupid ass.
You just show them boys gonna go 7 to 10.
Stupid ass signing. Well, we got Julio.
I think he gonna put some new life in Julio though. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, let me tell you something.
It ain't gonna be like Matt Ryan.
It's gonna be like 2020 Lakers. Oh. This shit is gonna be funny. You ever seen Julio run before?
Okay.
That
shit look like it hurt him.
7 minutes.
Yeah.
That's the end of the 7-minute run.
Yeah. For that one anyway. Next we're gonna get into Vince McMahon. And he retired because he was, I guess, touching people. You say he was touching people, Ernest?
Man, so
Touched him in the pussy.
So what I read and seen on video, I mean, it sounds like so sex shit. So, and they mentioned he had multiple females allegations against him and stuff like that. So, hint why he gave the company to his daughter, and now all of a sudden last week, you can have this shit on daughter because they coming for me, baby. So,
Yeah.
it's like that.
$14.6 million he paid out in hush money.
I wish he would have touched me.
$14.6 million. You're ignorant.
God damn.
Yeah.
Touch me too. Shit, all that. I
Yeah,
was very uncomfortable the way he shook my hand.
So that's the end of an era in wrestling.
It is.
The Vince McMahon era.
I think wrestling about to go down now.
He pretty much made wrestling what it is and what it was. What we used to like about wrestling.
Right.
That was pretty much him.
Uh-huh.
He the one that found Hulk Hogan, and you know how Hulk Hogan was big, and your Undertakers and your Andre the Giants, Junkyard Dogs and stuff like that. These dudes were popular other places.
He stole 100.
Yeah, from a smaller.
He stole
wrestling.
it from the Rock grandma.
Rock
Dwayne-
grandmother had a
Dwayne the Rock. Yeah, she was the promoter of
a smaller territory.
yeah, and
Yeah, that's what they used to call them back then.
And they was all cool though.
Right.
Like they basically say like, oh, they bringing me up.
Right.
Like it's major league and minor league.
Because that's how it was.
Yeah.
Because you had smaller territories. You had the Southern Territory,
This girl's cracking up over here.
which is WCW. And that was the Southern Territory. And then in that territory, you had like other smaller wrestling companies and shit like that.
NWO.
And you just used to move up and shit like that,
I like the NWO.
I hated them. I thought that was the bad guys.
Yeah.
They was the bad guy.
He started the Wrestling Hall of Fame.
That's what the Hulk Hogan was in, huh?
The NWO.
Yeah.
Was he in?
Yeah, he was.
I think he
WCW versus NWO.
I think it was.
Fuck NWO. Because I liked it on Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Well, NWO was on WCW, not WWF.
That's what I say. WCW versus NWO.
But he ended up buying them.
Yeah, because he
So it's
doesn't.
all the same
NWO
now.
was on WCW.
Yeah, that's
It
what I
was on
say.
WCW. You say NWO.
I said WCW versus NWO.
Oh,
I know,
yeah,
but you
did
said
say
you
that.
like Stone Cold.
Yeah, WCW side.
That Stone Cold.
He played
used-
for WWF.
No, he was WCW at first.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
at
was
first he was.
WCW.
Yeah.
At first he
Tell
was.
me, God darn it.
He was WCW.
Him and Goldberg.
He was at first.
Yeah.
Goldberg
I like
was
Goldberg.
one of my favorites too.
Yep.
So anyway, Vince was out here paying people because he touched them. That's what they say.
So you said them, was it just like females, right? It was all females.
Oh,
right?
And me.
it didn't specify.
Over here, Victor blaming. Hey,
It
Victor.
didn't specify male or female.
That's right. I was there. I can tell you what happened.
What happened?
Very uncomfortable. He shook my hand very uncomfortably. That just I want my money. Fuck that.
He shook your hand uncomfortable.
He sure did. Like he kind of, you know how you shake your hand and your finger touched up. He did that. And that. Yeah, there
He
you
hit
go.
you with one of them?
Yeah, I want my money.
Like that.
I know what that means. I'm old school, nigga. Stupid. Stupid. You got yourself in a sticky situation now. You got yourself in a sticky situation now, buddy. But we could set out of court for $20,000 right now.
But that's how it be in the workplace, though. The boss man.
Oh, I'm ready for somebody to do me something.
Vagina.
Oh yeah.
Hey, did you know that was like illegal?
What?
What's illegal?
Off top. Like if you
It's not illegal if you report it to HR, right? Like if
no, it's illegal if you like have sex with a subordinate. It's off general, even if she kind of like consented to that shit.
Really?
In what state? That's federal?
I don't know, bro. Why you had to call me?
Some of y'all niggas in trouble. Everybody in Walmart in trouble, boy.
Like, nigga, I heard that from somebody.
Hey, everybody in Walmart is sweating.
So off top, like if you a boss, you know.
Everybody in McDonald's sweating right now.
That shit can come back on you. And that's what happened to Vince McMahon. You know what I'm saying? They probably consented at the time. You know what I'm saying?
What does that mean, consented at the time? Either you
like,
consent or you don't.
Like
you could come back and say, yeah, I was raped.
Like, yeah, let's do this. Because if I give you sexual favors, then I get clout within the organization. And I get to move up.
Do you?
I say,
You get clout? Bad clout.
Whether it works out or not, that's probably what they're trying to do.
They're going to see, there go that hole.
So they do it. And then
Step their way up to the top.
Be like, all right, cool. Well, it happened. So now they can go back, retro, and be like, yeah, I had sex with him for like favors. And then they go. Now we here.
Okay. So.
And they get him silver, take all his money.
I didn't even work for him, man.
Yeah.
I'm getting my money.
I assume all the women work for him in some capacity.
I'm sure they did work for him.
And me. Y'all keep forgetting me. I'm getting this fucking money.
Trying to get in on that 14.6.
Getting on the squeeze. It's gonna have a lawyer commercial say, if you ever was molested or touched by Vince McMahon, call 1-800 Barton. You said it. Morris Barton suing everybody.
He kissed you on the forehead, huh? After he was done.
He sure did. That's the story we gotta go with.
7 minutes.
He said 7 minutes.
No, okay.
Oh man.
All right, man. T. It's about that time, man. We gotta get in the mind of Dr. Tig. What's up today?
Dr. Tig. Get into the mind of Dr. Tig. What's in the mind of Dr. Tig? Grab the mic, Dr. Tig. It's in your head, Tig.
So this
Dr. Tig.
So
Step into the mind of Dr. Tig.
I knew you was gonna do that.
I cannot.
Into the mind of Dr. Tig.
All right, man. So this was a quick one.
If you got a word with Dr. Tig.
This is a quick one. All right. So a Japanese professor has created, I guess, the next step in technology as far as how we communicate, how our bodies communicate with technology, and that's the lickable screen.
You said lickable?
Yeah, you lick the screen.
And what that do?
See niggas now, you thought you had COVID. You got a lot of shit now. Ain't no can I use my phone. I can use your phone. Nah, nigga. Hold on, nigga. 3,
Tell us.
2, 8, 20, 1. Nigga,
Tig, tell us. I don't understand.
I got excited.
Nigga got
by
a
this,
tongue phone.
Innovation of technology.
Why you got excited?
a tongue phone?
No, nigga, to be able to taste stuff off the screen, I don't have to actually be by it to taste it.
Wait, what?
What
I
is
don't have
something
to
you gotta
actually
put on
be-
your tongue?
No, it's a screen. You just lick it.
Son.
And it communicates with your taste buds, and it tells your brain, all right, this is the flavor of chocolate cake. So you taste chocolate cake.
So
and
people
your
gonna be-
brain will translate it
So
like
people gonna be licking paper out this motherfucker.
chocolate cake, pickles, You know,
What?
strawberries, fruits. You know, you probably whatever. You know what I'm saying?
This is a nasty
So
ass nigga
I
right
got
here.
excited because this is like the next step in the metaverse. Because now you can taste, and you know if you can taste, you can smell,
Right.
right? So, what would be the flavor y'all would want to taste over the screen? Like what would like
Strawberry.
Strawberry.
Yeah, like
You
strawberry
know.
ice cream, like cheesecake,
What about
strawberry
you?
ice cream.
What about you, Brittany?
Bruh.
Just think of the implications that we can use this in.
Chocolate
I,
cake.
I don't know, son.
She want chocolate. She like chocolate mint, so she want chocolate.
I do not. Well,
Look at you.
I like chocolate mint, but
See
I
how she
don't. I
stutter?
don't like chocolate. Though.
Chocolate bald head mint is 6'3".
Why they gotta be bald head?
Hey, I think all chocolate men are bald head. Pause, no homo. But that's what I'm always
That's
see it.
not the case.
Well, fuck, you got hair.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's what I was saying.
Wait. Okay. So, what you trying to taste, Tig? On this tasty screen.
Well, it's not what I want to taste. Is what I want to smell.
What you want to smell?
I want to smell women.
What?
Man, women smell like a lot of things, boy. What you mean by that?
You gotta
What
be
kind
more
of woman?
specific.
Like, all right, so
Prostitute
the
in the East?
application I was thinking of is maybe like social media dating, you know, where you can actually smell the person. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Hey,
But you gotta lick it to smell it.
Well, it's the same sense, from my understanding. So,
I don't want to lick something to smell it. I want to
but
smell
you're just
it.
licking your
To
screen.
lick
You're
it.
not licking them.
I mean, you licking the screen.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's nasty too.
I rather smell before I lick.
I'd rather smell before I lick.
Like I smell
Right.
then lick, but lick and smell make no sense.
I know.
But you ever met somebody, you be like, hey, this person don't smell well. I wish I was able to get out of the situation.
Right, but
they
you know better
already-
from licking
they're
them.
already there physically.
Let me tell you.
So now you gotta come up with some type of excuse.
But at least you know not to
lie.
lick them no more.
Huh?
At least you know not to lick them after you smelt them.
But, yeah, but I rather lick it.
No, you
in
want to
my-
smell it.
I rather lick it at home
Huh?
than travel wherever I gotta go
To
lick
find
it.
out that they
And you
smell
be
Before
bad.
you get
right.
there,
Hey, you're like, oh, this person smell bad. Oh, their house smell bad. Let me smell your house.
they got roaches.
So download your house smell.
Smell the
Okay.
roach, nigga.
You can lick it.
And you lick there like, your house.
So
smell
you gotta be like,
I
bitch, it
don't
smell like you
your
got roaches over there.
Yeah.
Stupid ass.
house. Yeah, you know.
Dummy.
You know.
You're dirty and you stink.
Is that all,
You need to pick a
Tig?
struggle.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just a warning.
See, people gotta pick a struggle. You either gotta be dirty and stink. No, man, be or like
Yeah, you just
dirty
wanna-
or stink.
I don't understand how
So,
dirty
like-
don't equate to stink.
Because so your house could be dirty, but at least take a bath.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Bingo.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Pick a struggle.
But
It's like you can't be ugly and mean.
I bet you if they came out with that, y'all would at least try it. Y'all probably would tend to.
How much is gonna be?
I don't know.
A
but
lot?
If it's let's say if it's a regular feature on your next iPhone that you get,
A tongue phone.
well, no, a surface that you
I
can
just
lick.
can't be licking stuff.
You ain't
Like,
lick in front of everybody. but
I
you
mean,
probably-
just generally,
Licking in the room, huh? Hold on, y'all. I'm about to come out.
generally speaking, that just makes me.
Tell her never mind.
You can't just be putting your mouth on stuff.
I was just trying to put y'all on some shit.
I appreciate.
Try to let y'all niggas do what's up.
I appreciate it.
I'm gonna be using that shit.
Okay.
I'm
all
gonna
right.
be using that shit. Gas high. It's about the metaverse gonna take over. All that shit gonna be in the package.
All right.
As long as I'm breathing, they can do what they do. They need to financially Mandela my shit. That's what the fuck they need to do.
So, We about to get into the next topic. It's, and I wanted to talk about this because it's just out the box at this point. Energy and these high ass electric bills they've been sending people. Talking about hurricane restoration and all this other kind of stuff. Put your AC on 78. 78?
Yeah, y'all thought it was good.
Nigga, that's hot.
Yeah.
I'm not about to live in 78.
You gonna?
No, I'm not gonna.
That's why that bill that.
But that's crazy though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, it is.
go to another company. Bingo.
Well, if I could,
Bingo.
if I could, I would.
That's why they can
That's
do
what
what they
happened,
do.
right.
It's a chokehold monopoly.
When you got a monopoly.
I say that right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
When you got a monopoly, you can do what you want.
Right. And with no repercussions, with no penalty.
But there's no reason my light bill should be what
It is. It is a reason because people can need their raises and they house paid for stuff like that work for Entergy. So they're gonna raise people prices up disrespectfully. But let me tell y'all something. Entergy is a fucking gangster. They gangsters. They know they could do it. They're gonna do it. They're gonna hear your complaining, and they're gonna send a technician out there to check your meter, and then charge your ass for that shit too. So now you got two bills now. That's the finessing shit of the power man. Now all of a sudden you on a target list. So now when the storm comes, it's time for the lights to come back on. You last. Better leave them people alone. I give my people water and shit. Like they see them on power line. Like take care of my block. Fuck them other people that's complaining. I be paying my bills, sir. Turn my lights on first. That's all I got to say.
Thank you for that.
I'm Entergy friend.
Because you want them to turn your lights.
Yeah, I want to be first.
That shit don't work.
I remember when my lights didn't go off for a storm, and I was afraid to tell people on social media because I thought they was gonna all come by my house.
I remember that when your lights didn't go off.
Yeah, that was like on some goat shit. So I was quiet because everybody was complaining and shit. I'm in the AC and shit. Said, woo woo. Hey, I'm not about to brag on this shit. They come up to 1121 surrounding.
And what happened after that though?
Huh?
Did your lights go out later after that?
Never went.
That was a different hurricane?
I don't know. This one it didn't go. I remember that shit. I ain't even tell family members.
You told us.
Sure did. You just got some family that just get on your nerves, baby.
I already know.
You can't pick your family. You can pick your friends. Still got a couple of cousins I just can't stand they fucking ass.
That's terrible.
No, it's not. You got cousins you can't stand also.
No, I don't.
That's a lie.
I do.
That's not true.
Everybody do.
Fucking right.
I don't.
Curb, you got a person that you can't stand? What's their name? I'll say it on F. You don't like your brother Shane? That's fucked up. That's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. Throw y'all's close. Throw y'all's close, man. It's fucked up. You heard it live here on EBL. You heard it first. Kirby don't like his brother.
Alright, man. All I want to say is energy, get it together. Y'all out here raping people for no reason.
Damn. It must have been on people's minds because
Yeah.
it's like people say, fuck gas. Man, what's up with this light bill, nigga?
No, for real. I feel like, no disrespect, but I feel like a battered woman.
I mean,
I'm in a situation that I can't control. I'm stuck. I can't get out of it.
man, you better pop those candles on like
That's all it
Crooklyn.
is, though.
That's crazy.
Remember on Crooklyn, all them candles, better get those
And
candles
the
popping.
politicians, they don't do nothing about it. They just
Oh, they getting fed too.
they
What
just
you
let
think?
that butt fuck happen.
Dude, they get
For
money.
real, they ain't doing nothing
Entergy,
about
a
it.
company will give a politician money just to shut the hell up. Man, just
You know how
brush this
funny
under the
it is?
rug, bro. Don't even say
Y'all
nothing
know-
about
y'all
this
know
shit.
Tesla got a box you could put it outside or in your garage that'll kill all of that energy need. They got like solar panels.
How much it is though?
What you
11,000
Yeah,
trillion,
shit like that be a
bazillion
lot
dollars.
of money.
Man, you can get that shit on layaway or some shit like that.
I don't think that's how it works.
Federal grant.
Oh, I don't know. I mean,
They
hey,
got a ways it's affordable.
hey, listen.
The same way you buy a car, you can buy that.
So I can finance that shit.
Well, no, because
But it's not like buying a car.
that's not why you can't finance. You can't finance it because the state has done a good job of keeping Tesla out. I'm out of the state of Louisiana. Like other countries like California, they welcome Tesla. And
California
companies-
welcome every damn thing. Shit.
They do.
And
Look at
They're-
San Francisco.
They're open-minded.
It's raining, man.
that's two different things. Nigga.
But they just accept everything. That's what I'm saying.
That-
yeah, nigga. So was you taking up for the politicians? All right, cool.
Fucking right.
Ernest is for high energy bills.
Yeah, and I'm the politician friend. Just look out for me when it's time to look out for me.
If you for high energy bills, pay half of mine.
No, I'm for turn my lights on first. That's what I'm for.
They don't though.
They do. I've been good lately.
We'll see what's
Been
up.
all right
See
for
this
storms.
year? They say prepare 21 days to be without lights. That's what energy said. 21 days.
It-
They
but
already know. They
you-
already know their infrastructure is
But also, Energy of New Orleans is different from our Energy of Louisiana. Different branches.
It
So
is-
a
so
lot
what?
of times,
The
Energy
energy
of
is
Louisiana
energy.
is much better than Energy of New Orleans.
all right, bro.
No, I'm dead ass.
Okay.
I used to work for
This
Energy.
guy, huh?
The many jobs I had in my life, I used to work for Energy.
You had a lot of jobs.
I had a lot of jobs, and I
love,
worked for.
and you love the man. That's how you sound to me.
Huh?
That's how you sound. You like you love the man.
Whatever his name, just turn my lights on first. Don't. Yes, you can be my friend. And get hot, nigga.
All right, y'all heard
Nah.
that energy. Turn his lights on first.
No, 11:21. Santa boop Maria. My stupid ass said the street name. I said boo did a name.
I noticed. I wasn't gonna say nothing.
I know they caught on. This nigga stupid. Let's go by Ernest's house and rob it. You ain't leaving. You could come in. You ain't leaving
Oh,
though.
lordy, lordy. All right, man. It's time. What we doing? Shit. Where we at? Oh, it's my time. Time for me to get into my segment. Lady B's TV.
It's the bigger love of the family.
So basically, what I'm about to tell y'all about is The Shy. Spoiler alert.
You gonna tell me what happened?
The Shy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
On
that-
Amazon.
I thought that.
You
shit
say
was canceled.
Amazon?
I watch it from Amazon.
I thought that shit was canceled. You can't spoil that because I ain't watching it.
It's up.
Well.
It's up. It's up. About to get
I say I'm gonna condense it to one, which I only wanted to talk about one thing in particular. So I'm gonna just get straight to it.
I don't like her either, girl.
I want to talk about Keisha, Emmett, and Tiff. So Keisha and Emmett, early in The Shy, they used to fuck around or whatever, and they stopped. Tiff and Emmett got a kid together. They got back together or whatever like that. And then Keisha and Tiff became friends. Emmett and Tiff got married. And then they got divorced. And now Emmett back with Keisha. But her and Tiff friends. Right?
Is Keisha light skinned?
No.
No, Keisha is the dark one. Tiffany's
Yeah.
the light skinned one.
So I found that to be interesting. I just thought that Tiff can't really be mad because she moved in with another nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This nigga came to Christmas at Emmett house.
Damn.
Stuff he kind of
At his house? Some bullshit.
stuff he kind of put up with a little bit, and him and Keisha seem like they gonna be happy and good together, but you don't expect that out your friend.
It's called keep your enemy close.
Well, they was enemies at first.
And my thing is,
You can
I
definitely-
go on them, huh?
You can definitely keep your enemies close.
The Bible, I guess.
I don't think.
I thought that was like the 48 laws of power or something like
I
that.
don't think the Bible says that.
I don't know. But the reason why I said it because I mean, I'm gonna keep you close to me, and you going out with my man, and I just want to keep the situation close so I know where to come in.
But it wasn't like that.
Was it?
Like when Emmett and Tiff was together, Keisha, she wasn't like they was friends, like
she
friends.
a good actor, huh?
So you saying she always wanted Emmett?
Yeah,
But Emmett wasn't shit. Emmett
wasn't shit.
He grew into who he is now, which is attractive to her.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, she wanted to, you know, swing the block. But her and Tiff friends.
Still?
Well, probably not.
Oh, it's a secret though. Did it come out? Because I know she said that, you know, somebody they gonna find out about
this
her.
past episode. Emmett told her. He told Tiff about it.
And what Tiff said?
Well, what you expect? You know,
How the
fuck you, nigga.
That's what I don't fucking get. I can't be happy. God damn.
That's you gotta watch.
You wanna control everything.
You gotta watch the episode. It was a good one, but
shit, you ain't even best friends.
I ain't really know how to feel about that.
They act like they were childhood friends, man. Like,
I felt both sides in the situation.
Man, look.
Like, you my friend, how you gonna date my ex-husband?
Just like
but at
she
the
was,
same time on Keisha, and like, I knew this nigga before
just
you.
like she was cheating. Wasn't she cheating on that dude when they was married?
No, they had an open relationship.
Hit the pause.
That wasn't cheating.
I can't have an open relationship.
Most men can't.
Yeah, and you ain't about to fuck the shit out better than me. Hell nah. That's how niggas set themselves up.
But
Stupid.
I mean, that might not be what she you know want you for.
What else you want me for?
I mean, you funny, you know, stuff, you know, your personality.
You get the whole package on eBay.
Well, you gonna get that too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
But
Shit.
So it's another nigga who might happen to, you know, do it better. That's all right.
I'm like a Pokemon. I got it all.
That's gotta catch him off.
I switched it.
So anyway,
Yeah, not about to. What if the other nigga was like Trey Songz or Usher? I know I lost you. That's man, she gone now.
I mean, you.
No, she ain't coming back.
No, probably not.
Just come back with money. It's a wrap.
I mean, she might be back because you know.
Yeah, for her
Yeah,
things.
because they might treat her
like shit. Exactly.
No, she coming back for her stuff. Packing up and
They
shit.
don't want her. They
Huh?
may not even want her. They probably just wanted to.
Right, wanted to play with her right quick. You know how they.
That made me feel worse. It's like
Send her back to you.
it's like you gotta come back to me.
Yeah, nigga, that's pretty much why she coming back. If they were like open arms, she was
And I'm gonna be like, nah, I'm good. My pride.
cool. That's cool.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to say about. I just felt both sides of the situation. I felt like it was a tough situation. But I want Keisha and Emmett to do their thing, and I want Tiff to be okay with it. And I don't know how that's gonna happen because if I was her, I wouldn't be okay with it. But you know.
And for her to understand.
Sometimes
But that's his baby mama,
Hey,
so he gotta deal with her.
everybody plays a fool sometimes.
but that's how it be though. That's how niggas be ended up being with like multiple women.
Yes.
All right, man.
Guess it go that way.
Yeah, nigga, they both choosing him. Shit,
Right.
that's how it is. That's how it is. In the
They
hood.
trying to get chose.
That's how it is in the hood.
So
Oh yeah.
y'all ready to move on to so this is not funny. On the internet, there's been a video
That is funny.
circulating of this pastor that got robbed, right? I don't know the man. I don't know nothing about him, nothing about how he is or whatever. I saw a piece of a live talking about You know, if I wanna wear flashy jewelry, then I could do that, and you know that's cool, I guess. You know, but that's why your ass got robbed, probably. So yeah, I guess we about to get into the video of the robbery, right?
Yeah. So excuse us, this video is very hard not to laugh at.
We ain't trying to, because it's
Inside
not
joke.
funny.
I'm trying to laugh.
It's not
It's
funny.
an
It
inside
is
joke,
funny.
but it's very hard not for us to laugh at. So we laugh. It's not because we don't like, you know, Jesus and God and stuff like that.
We
And
love
man and
Jesus.
guy, you know, we just.
I don't
try
care
to-
what they think about me.
It's just something else. So
Shit.
I'm about to run it, y'all.
A lot of y'all still going to hell anyway.
All right, so come on.
How many of you have lost your faith because you saw somebody else die? What you about to go through?
I like how you sling his
Yo.
words.
Yo, all right. All right.
You see, fuck that crowd.
See, but you gotta peep the dude in the back, giving off inside man.
Okay.
You know.
I didn't notice him.
He just sitting there. He never get down.
The deacon set them niggas up.
He never move.
I wasn't the move
He just
either.
watching this shit.
He just
I wasn't the move either. When I found out they ain't there for me, I'm good.
maybe if I'm still, they won't see me.
Yeah. Ooh,
Nah.
bitch, they didn't see me.
He
He ain't moved. Like,
he ain't moved.
What
He
looking
ain't
at?
moved. I'm
What
talking
you
about
looking
statue
That's
still.
the good example of that's not my business. That's a good example. Like, minding your business, nigga.
I can't believe these niggas robbed the church.
He probably got fired after this shit. Pastor probably looked back and like, what nigga? How you from this
Where was your antennas?
Is his legs crossed? If his legs crossed, that shit funny.
I think he really playing the if I don't move, they won't see me.
I
game.
think so.
think he's really-
Cause this the stillest nigga I ever seen.
ever in existence.
Yeah.
You see, I think they work. I think it worked, man, because he looked in his direction and he just.
But that's why I'm thinking inside man. He looked dead at him.
Yeah.
He ain't check him. He ain't touch him.
But I ain't touching nobody else, too.
Oh, there you go. He get like the closest clear.
You know what I
But wait,
think?
when I watched this video though, somebody cussed. I was like,
Probably would have been me. Your scary ass. Your ass.
She ain't do that. She's trying to organize
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
She's trying to get
Everybody be calm.
organized. Everybody calm down.
Calm down. Everybody move to the auditorium.
She said, I knew I should have went to brunch with my friends.
They just got out the club. Some of them high.
6 hours ago. Huh?
Yeah, smell like it.
Like nightlife.
Doing smack.
they scrambling, dog.
Yeah, they scrabbling.
But I guess
Look
you
at
would.
him. I knew about going to church in the hood. Shit. Fucking churches in the hood. God damn.
So
Everybody immediately packed their Bibles up and got the fuck.
can y'all believe these people robbed the church? They robbed the church.
I believe that the congregation set that shit up.
Somebody said that.
Nigga, we be giving to you and we ain't get no blessings. Oh, bitch, you getting jewelry in this nigga? Oh, you getting robbed, nigga. We gonna split it.
I seen the other video of him driving around in like a real expensive exotic car in Brooklyn. So New York not really one of these places where you necessarily have to have a car.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're gonna have a car, it's probably because you actually need one.
Mm-hmm.
And he has an exotic one. So
Like a Genesis or something, like a what you call that? Like a Lambo.
This shit was drop top. This nigga had big old.
You dropping the top on them people?
Dropping the top. We got expensive
Oh, that nigga
suit
disrespectful.
on. He on NBA Live. I mean, not NBA.
He on
Live.
NBA Live?
No. Like he was on like Instagram Live or something like that, and he nigga was like he had the big gold Cuban necklaces and
Yeah, flaunting on them niggas.
yeah, and the wrist and the watch, bulky ass gold watch, and
That's the past I want.
and he wasn't listening to Shirley Caesar. I tell you that shit.
What he was listening to?
Kurt Franklin.
Boy, listen to Biggie. You know, Biggie, something like that. I think it was Biggie.
Stunting on my
He
church
like,
folks.
yeah, he was like, yeah, he was like one of them. Yeah, and then,
Y'all
see,
niggas
that was the
gone.
day before that robbery. So
I
you stunners. Sometimes that is how
They
it
get got.
happens.
can y'all pastor wear jewelry like that?
Huh?
Can y'all go to a church with a pastor wear that much of jewelry for that amount of money?
It depends.
Can I go to that church?
Yeah, like will you feel comfortable with your church bling blinging in that motherfucker?
Oh, like my pastor bling bling like that?
Yeah,
I mean,
It depends.
it depends. Like if I agree with, that's why I know the money going, and that's how he choose to spend his money. Like I know I'm paying his salary, and I know how much his salary is because the organization is transparent.
oh, you definitely pay his salary.
That's what I was gonna say, Tig.
Then
It gotta
you-
be transparent.
So basically,
gotta be transparent.
it's like it don't matter what you do with your money; it's your business.
If
Right,
I'm going
right,
if I'm
But-
if you got the salary to afford
But
that,
the Bible says
that's
you
your
have
business.
to be real careful when you're a leader. Like when you're the shepherd of sheep, you got to be real careful of your image, your appearance,
Right, but I don't
because people look at you and for leadership and they gonna follow you on some.
that's cool. Follow me to some money then. Fuck.
I mean-
because
I
I'm
mean-
a leader, nigga. So follow me to fucking money. I'll lead you to some money.
What money they gonna be
If you do what I
making?
say, I don't know, but that's hypothetical, so I ain't really figured out all that. What I'm saying is that if you transparent and you know we paying the man $100K, $200, $500K a year,
Bitch,
then,
I wish a pastor would.
then that's what it is.
Some of them probably make
I ain't really hating on where you put your money at. But if business ain't being handled, you know what I'm saying, we ain't doing nothing for the community.
Fuck
If
that.
I don't see other things happening, like
Time out.
the church is broke. The door.
Did you
is
see how the
broken.
church look?
What, that church?
His church look.
He an apostle, so that's how apostles roll. Yeah.
Really?
Yes. Every fucking apostle I knew.
So nigga, you mean to tell me my
Flying
church could look
private
raggedy,
jets?
but I got more money than when my church worked?
I don't see how that church look raggedy. Let's see.
How
That's an
many of you
inside.
have
But they
lost
they
your
had a
faith
little
because you saw
outside
somebody
That's
video.
typical, apostle setup right there.
what you about to
Yeah.
go through.
You know,
But see,
Yo,
not too much flash. It's just a stage.
I don't trust him because he talk too long. Like all his words, he be
I
stretching
can tell
it.
he a wordsmith.
He a word. Oh,
He good with his words.
Uh-huh.
Good at how he deliver. I could tell that's a real. He talented.
he a liar
If
too.
he- huh?
He a liar too.
How you a liar?
Well, on the interview,
Well, we don't really know. I don't really know.
I mean, no.
can't
On the interview,
really-
he said he told his congregation to get down and duck and be calm. All I see is that nigga getting down. Ain't saying a damn thing to anybody in there.
He did. He said, yo, 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 yo.
Yeah, he didn't say yo, y'all be calm and get down.
Right. So I mean,
But when something traumatic happened, you don't necessarily remember the
Right.
details verbatim
true.
Yeah,
in a trauma situation.
And if the congregation cool with it, then I'm cool with it. So
Yeah.
if the people who giving this money cool with it, I'm cool
I mean,
with
this could go further than the conversation, but none that we have time for. But it's just certain things like you got to be careful on who your pastor is and
Man,
everything.
You just be hating on niggas, bro.
Hey.
Let that man shine, son.
I would never hate on a preacher. I don't want nothing he got. You could keep that Bible and that word.
And he probably
I just
getting
want
that,
to.
and he probably fucking them hoes.
I'm pretty sure he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, pastor.
Now that's something I would have a problem with, but I know he slapping
Hey.
cheeks.
Wow.
I'm. Hey,
I don't know what to say.
I do. I mean, it's the facts and truth. If you wear jewelry and
Now,
drive
if you
that,
got this jewelry, if you just bling blinging, then yeah, it is.
then you smacking it.
Yeah, but usually one come with the other though.
Well,
Then that's our religious moment. That's how we be our religious moment.
that's how we talk about religion, huh?
Tithe. Give your church tithes and shit. 10%.
See, that's another thing. If I'm paying tithes, I really need transparency.
Right. Just be like, look, y'all I'm making $250,000 a year. If I'm your apostle, right?
Man,
Yeah, I'm gonna be
I
flying private jets and shit.
could apostle myself for that.
I gotta get to this country ASAP.
For what?
Cause that's what apostles do.
They ain't got shit to do with me.
Apostles travel
They
a
do if
lot.
you go to their church.
and they rally at their church.
That's the problem I got with these
They
fucking
rally-
mega churches
like they
right now.
rally at their home church. They're
You
all-
can't be my pastor and not know me. I'm
I
sorry.
swear to God, they be having like other people there.
You can't be my pastor and you don't know me.
They be split all
That's
over
why I
the
hate
world.
mega churches. I can't stand it.
Right, yeah, that's how apostles roll.
Yeah.
They church can be small, that shit could be in the strip mall.
But they got money.
But they got money. They riding
Like,
private.
only him got money.
They blinging. They like
Only he blinging.
they pimpish. Like,
Only he
real,
pimping.
real pimping.
Not the church.
I met an apostle that I ain't gonna lie, dude, he was pimpish. She had the slick back hair.
He had the feather on
had
it.
the rings and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, boy.
Did he have background music when he
The
walked?
shoes was like animal.
Did he have background music when he
He
walked?
said the shoes was animal.
Huh?
Did he have background music when he walked?
Yeah, he walked in. You know,
Boom,
it was
boom,
like
boom.
a whole show.
Boom, boom, boom.
Like yeah,
Boom, boom, boom.
You know,
Boom, 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 boom.
bitch, get my towel
Can
ready,
he
get my sweat
stand?
rag and shit like that. He had a chair. You know what I'm saying? He got his
That's what
water
I
was in the gauntlet.
said.
His gauntlet was gold and shit like that. He had there
said,
was like a woman right there sitting next to him, make sure everything was straight. Like you know what I'm saying? If he sweat,
That's
she
what
patting
I
him down.
said.
Nigga barely moved the whole sermon until he got up and spoke his word.
I knew a
And when he
pastor
spoke his
pimp
word,
from
he
back
sat
in the
down,
day.
and
He
then
took my money
church service
and
went
gave it
on.
away.
He left.
He didn't buy me
Hopped in some type of
nothing today. He
sick-ass
preached
whip
the word and
on
he
to the
went
next
all
city,
day.
on to the next country.
That's my pimp preacher. He
That's how
got four
apostle
hoes
roll,
singing
I
in
swear
the
to
creature.
God.
Wait,
Apostle pimping, baby.
Apostle pimping, nigga.
that
Yeah.
that shit is funny.
But this is just apostles. This may not. Your reverend may be a reverend and deacons and bishops. All that's different. But the apostles, Google apostle, and they all roll like that.
I think I'm in the wrong field.
We gonna move on. Who we looking at? E.
Yo.
It's looking like it's about to be your time. It's about to be your time. We about to get into the last word with Uncle E.
Yeah. I sound like Young Dolph when I say that.
You s-
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Don't feel bad. I only know. Hey, so nah, I gotta get hood. This is the last word with Uncle
Oh, you getting hood today?
E. Yeah, because people, they disturb. When people disturb my spirit, I gotta say some shit. So I'm talking about double standard between men and females.
Why you want to talk about that?
Because it was a post recently on social media that it was a white male and a black woman and then the caption was blah blah, like something like black men don't appreciate us and this and that, so we know who to turn to basically. My thing is, I posted a comment basically saying, well, that's a double standard because if that was the other way around, the black woman will thrash the man. And nobody can say it's not true because I know it's true. I heard it, I read it, I seen it. It's in movies on shit like that. And yes, it goes both ways. But how come that when it's a black woman, she's getting a hand clap and paraded? But when a man go get a Becky or a Susan or a Martha
Not Martha.
or a Ashley,
Black girl's name Ashley. Too.
yeah, but not with the Y. It's frowned upon. Now, I love my black woman, but I think it's mighty unfair that females do that and they play the victim when the man say the same shit. Like, it's like, and I'm not saying it's all black females. I'm just saying that women, like, on the social media, I felt as women did not want to take that L of thinking that way, and they know in their heart that's a lot of black women they see just like what was the stereotype for a rich athlete? when they get all their money.
Oh.
Don't get a white girl.
When they get on,
Leave
your
for a
ass
white
out.
girl. You feel what I'm saying? It's in movies and music and everything.
So it's in pop culture.
It's in pop culture, yes sir. And the thing is, it's a double standard because females like ridicule men. Now it's the point of they saying that black men don't know how to appreciate black women. The black men y'all talking to, because I know a lot of brothers that know how to appreciate their ladies. You feel what I'm saying? But I mean, fair is fair. I mean, it go both ways. So I mean,
Ernest, I mean, they got way too many double standards for women.
but that's the one that bothered my nerve.
See, I agree with Brittany. I'm okay with double standards. I'm good with double standards, actually. Just don't be switching shit up and not letting me know and put me in a crazy situation. That's all. I'm good. I just want to be more consistent. I just want to know the rules. I don't mind playing. I just want to know the rules.
It's a fair rules.
Yeah,
Rules like what?
But there's advantages to being a woman. There's advantages to being a man. I'm good with that. Let's just keep it like that. I'm trying to change shit up. That's all. That's all I got to say.
Wasn't my point.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm cool.
So you cool with the double standard? As for black men,
You saying any double standard?
any double standard, you fine.
Yeah, I'm pretty much cool with that shit.
Hey, I don't agree with it. I think you need to keep that same energy. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
So as Uncle E last word, females, baby, humble yourself.
Males, put everybody in there.
Hey, yeah, and LGBTQIN, humble yourselves.
Some people ain't even do you nothing, Ernest. They was had.
Yeah, they did me something. They
This is a
tagged and
heterosexual
targeted me.
conversation.
And that's another motherfucking thing. Y'all stop tagging me on Facebook and shit. Cause y'all be picking on me. Oh, y'all talking about, let's see what Ernest want to say. Oh, Ernest this and that. Man, leave me the hell alone. Cause I don't like typing long. So if you type long under my comment, I will press a like and move on. Cause I'm not reading it and I'm not typing long back to you. I barely like writing, bitch. So don't think I'm typing. Ain't no little keyboard shit. I'm gonna tell you like this. You send me a long message, think you arguing, getting your point across. You're really not. I didn't read it. I'm not reading your shit. Especially if I don't know you like that. Bitch, please. You think I got time to read this 4-paragraph thing that you took the time to like type me on Facebook? Stop tagging me, bitches. Fuck. I don't want to care. Don't want to know. Stop fucking with me. They be, and now I'm in Facebook jail for 28 days
Fucking around
with them tricks.
That ain't had nothing to do with that though.
alphabet game.
Yeah.
Lord.
No, not LGBT. No, boy, not them. I should say it a little comment saying I would have ran over their ass too. And they said, book 'em, Gammy. They lethal weapon my
Somebody
ass.
reported you?
I don't know, but they lethal weapon my ass.
Oh, bro, you fucking stupid.
28 days, boy. If a nigga can't survive
You really
Facebook
Facebook
off for
thugging.
28 days, they can't do jail for a day.
You really be Facebook thugging, huh?
No, I just speak my mind. I'll speak my mind in front of niggas' faces.
This not the first time you was arrested. You put Facebook shit.
I know, but that was 7 days. This shit is taking. Damn.
This is a whole month.
Yeah, Saint season gonna be starting. Yeah, people gonna be thinking I committed suicide. Ernest getting his life
You
together.
say you committed suicide.
Something they
Damn.
ain't see me. Ernest getting his life
My
together.
cousin got a burner page for that.
A burner?
Yeah, his name Noonie, but he got a page called "This is Noonie's second page." So Noonie, if Noonie was banned on his first account, and you see Noonie's second page, you like, yeah, you know that Noonie was banned.
That nigga went to the point. You don't gotta ask. This my second page.
And we knew why, so we followed that bitch because he was always getting banned.
That's a girl or a dude?
That's the dude, Noonie.
I be having problems with dudes be getting called. I'm not calling you Noonie.
You know how the hood got weird nicknames and shit like that.
I'll take Pookie, but Noonie.
Pookie.
Yeah, down the street. Noonie.
Noonie, yeah.
Yeah, you know,
I
that's
got a cousin named Noonie.
Yeah, everybody knows somebody named Noonie.
I know a girl named Noonie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Noonie's what they call that? Noonie is
It's gender fluid.
yeah.
I never heard
I
that
wasn't
word
really looking
before.
for that
And
one, but
that's all I came up with. I know what you was
what
looking
that word
for.
means. I never heard that.
it could be anything.
I know what you was looking for, but I couldn't come up with it.
Everything.
What is it?
Or nothing.
Oh, unisex.
Unisex.
That's what I
Thank
know.
you.
Thank you, baby.
It could
That's
be
what I
anything,
know.
everything. Or
Our producer be correcting our words
I couldn't
to
come
make
up
me
with it.
understand.
All I had was gender fluid.
See Nell in the house. See Nell struggling over here. She fall asleep and shit.
She ain't sleep.
Shit, she did this for a whole minute. Girl struggling. That should get to her.
Well, we about to wrap it up right
What the
now.
fuck I
I'm
got
glad-
myself into.
I'm glad you said that.
I don't know what the fuck I got myself into.
It's time to get into what's your experience, you know. So let me see what the topic is today. Oh, the time somebody had you fucked up. So
Yep.
I had a hard time coming up with something because I ain't really.
Everybody getting you fucked up, huh?
No, I just couldn't really think of nothing. And then Chanel told me about this time I had to pull up on somebody at work. So
Wait, what?
I had to pull up on them.
At your job?
Yeah. So this was kind of early on when I first started or whatever.
At the movies.
No, at my job I'm at now. Yeah.
Brittany.
So this is kind of early on. I might have been there maybe 6 months or so. And when somebody tell you something, you take that to heart. Like, that's what it is. That's the way it's supposed to go. When you that early on in the job. So, you know, I was emailing with this dude or whatever. I'm telling him, no, you can't do that. You have to do this. And he just going back. And, you know, he caught a little attitude in the email or whatever. So I was like, well, when people talk like that in the email, I always want to go see if they going to talk to me like that in my face.
Right.
I just want to see, you know. So
I dare you.
So I walked across, because I was across campus this day. I walked all the way across campus, you know, and I was like, so, you know, what's the problem? You know, I asked him, you know, oh, well, I was just saying we never do it that way. And I was like, okay, well, we doing it this way now.
You Devo that nigga.
Not really.
Nigga roll up and say, what the shit you was talking about?
Cause don't get saucy with me in the email. You know, don't do that. I will pull up.
You know, it was a misunderstanding.
It's your office number in your email. I will pull up just to see if you're gonna talk to me the same way when you see me face to face.
How he look? He pale?
He like, no, I think he's Latino.
Oh yeah.
Or something.
He sound like he fat.
He got like he actually
Yep.
he
sound like it.
He has a little weight on him.
Yep.
He got slick hair.
Yeah.
You know.
That's him.
Yeah.
Steven.
That's not his name.
That's a Steven. Sound like a Steven.
The chick next door, I was cool with her. She was a little black chick. She was like, girl, I heard you over there getting them together.
Will be somebody messing. Listening too hard. How she know?
Because all the walls paper thin.
Man, they would look out
They
the
share the
blind.
wall. They share the wall and the wallpaper thin. I was like, girl, I felt like he took me to play with. Don't talk to me breezy in no email, because I will pull up with a response.
Facts.
As opposed to, you know, emailing one. And that's it.
My nigga. What you got, Ted?
Oh man. So this was the time I was at school, and I was going to like this spring fest or whatever, and we was all in line going up this hump. You know how these stadiums have humps, like the Superdome has a hump going up to the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
It was like that, but it got crowded. You know, at some point it get crowded, and people are stuck in place and stuff like that. The whole hump full and shit like that.
Something about the hump before you go on campus.
No, this is like a hump. So you have the stadium on campus.
Oh, wait. I know you're talking about. Okay, go.
You're in line waiting to get in.
And it's just too deep. Yeah.
And we was just like, everybody was like packed like sardines. And every little once in a while, you know, you'll get this wave of people just pushing. And you're like, whoa, like behind you. Like,
Right.
Like, who is way in the back pushing everybody to the front and shit like that.
Right.
So it just kept happening. So just happened. I had like a couple girls standing in front of me. So when whoever was pushing the people behind me was pushing me into them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know who was initiating this shit. So the girl got mad at me. So she picked me out of like 1,000 people. So of course, like this shit was happening like way back there and shit like that. She just picked me out of 1,000 people. I'm like, look, yeah, I'm pushing you, but it's obvious that somebody pushing me.
She sounded like a bad Bill girl.
I don't really know.
She was bad
like
Bill.
That, but she wasn't really attractive.
Yeah.
So somebody was pushing that person, and so on and so on. And the guy just turned around and like started going off on me. So I was like, bitch! Can't you see all these fucking people around me? You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
I put that fucking bitch on her. You know what I'm saying? It's just something about how I said that shit. She got it right as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It was like too short with just a little bit of in that shit. You know, too short like bitch. I was like, bitch. Stupid bitch. And she was just like, oh my god. I think she got a little turned on a little bit. Pussy got wet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but she definitely had a nigga fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't want to do it to her like that though, but it's like, how could you be so stupid? Like, you gotta, sometimes you gotta be aware of your surroundings. And, this person that's kind of harming me is not their fault. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be like,
That nigga take funny.
in the present, you gotta be present.
I could really see her face after
Well, he scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, it was literally something like, she's like, oh God. You know what I'm saying?
I apologize.
And I ain't had to say too many words, you know what I'm saying? I just said, bitch, you want to see this person and that person pushing me into you? She's like, So yeah, she had me fucked up. I was proud of myself. That's it right there.
What you got, E?
Man, I had to decide with two, but I would go. Man, so it had a time when I was going to Coulier in high school, and I don't know if y'all familiar with going to Coulier, but it's basically you get out of your real school out, half the day you out that bitch go to Coulier. So it's like a career. No, it's not. It is a career center. Teach students trades and different stuff like nursing assistant, carpentry, graphic design, shit like that. So I was in the graphics art class. Basically, we did the school yearbook, photography, everything dealing with art. We did it. So it was a competition called Skills USC, and you had to run for certain things like president, vice president, treasurer, shit like that. So my teacher was like, man, you should run for president. I said, I should. So made a buku flyers. Had me with a little, looking nice on the flyers, everything. But I mind you, when you go to Coulier, you go to school with Jeff, and who else was there? Helen Cox was there. No, Helen Cox in the daytime. Who was there with us? West Jeff was there with Eric at Coulier. So West Jeff, they got a lot of special ed people at West Jeff, and a group of people that came whatever. And the people that came from, it is what it is. And the people that came from, look, I know a lot of retarded ass niggas, and West Jeff not that big for y'all to be this retarded. Like, everybody can't be this retarded. I said it, so. But nevertheless, them niggas that came off that bus for West Jeff, these particular niggas was special ed goons. So for some reason, they didn't like me at all. So I'm posting my flyers everywhere. Boom, boom, boom. And they ripping it down, ripping my shit down, writing shit on and everything until Nigga told me, because at first I didn't know who it was until niggas say who it was, right? But I kind of had a feeling it was them anyway. So I took it upon myself, said, man, I'm about to go to class and check all them niggas in that fucking class like that. Now, in my class is nothing but nerds. So one of the nerds say, I got your back, man. I got your fucking back. So he was hyped. So I was like, I bet we could go check them niggas at the little lunchtime. You know, you get 15 minutes, little break time, whatever like that. So for that 15 minutes, I'm looking for them, right? But I'm thinking in the back of my mind, they gonna jump me if I tell them all. When I'm gonna tell them all, they gonna beat me up. So I found them, and all the gangster shit that was in my head kind of went away. I kind of humbled down. It's like 9 of them, and I was like, "Hey, it's my flyers that y'all ripping down, running for president. You know, I appreciate it if y'all stop taking down my shit." And one of the dude with little twists sitting down in the corner, didn't know he was there. He set up and say, "Man, fuck you, those flyers and your mo, nigga." And when you say my mo, you got me fucked up. So it wasn't a fight, but them niggas at the end, I used to go pick up my niece from Head Start that was right there by Coulier. And them niggas was following me. All of them when I got my niece. So I told my niece, I said, well, she too young to remember, but I said, I pick up a branch and I was dragging that bitch. And I told her, I said, look, when I tell you to run over there, you go. Because I was going to fuck them up with that branch. But that's the fucked up thing.
So y'all didn't get into a fight or nothing?
Nah, picket battles.
But they had you fucked up because
they had me fucked up. I'm running for something, man. Y'all taking down my shit.
Yeah, you fucked up. Did you win?
Yeah, I did.
What?
I did. A landslide, actually.
There you go. That was good shit right there.
And then I had another fucked up moment when I was selling cars. And it is one particular salesperson that think they could. Now, this one I really got hooked on that nigga. But his black ass think he could tell anybody anything. So, real quick. My manager told me to go get a car off the showroom floor or something like that. So whatever I did, I had to go to the other location and get it. And he told me something towards like, man, next time you come over here and get something, nigga, you come holler at me first. Just like that. And I was like, all right, whatever. And as I'm walking outside, I'm thinking to myself, who the fuck he talking to like that? So in front of all them white people and everything in that showroom floor, I told that boy, pointing at him dead in his face, like, nigga, if you ever fucking talk to me like that, like, you know, again, I'm gonna fuck you up in front of all these white people, just like that. And I left.
White people like, oh my god, I almost seen a black on black crime.
Got fired next 2 weeks.
You got fired.
Gotta be careful who you talking to. He was a manager.
Dog. Ernest, I ain't never seen nobody change jobs as much as you, bro.
49.
49. That's the number?
We on 49 now.
You've had 49 jobs.
Think about it like Money Mayweather.
Think about it like what?
He was 49 and old until he did his last. Think about it like that.
Oh.
You know, I'm 49 and
Every
old.
time you talk to Ernest, he didn't work somewhere.
This nigga had every job.
God damn.
Every job.
Nigga, I touched everything on the West Bank, nigga. Play with me.
Yeah, so I used to be an Eskimo in Alaska. So I'm like, this nigga been everywhere.
I think the job that I really forgot I had was when I worked at Dillard's. I was in Dillard's. I said, I used to work at this bitch for 1 week. Dillard's had me, they really had me fucked up. They wanted me to fold the way they fold. Man, y'all ain't teach me to fold, so I'm going to fold the way I fold. So everything looking like shit in my drawer. All the polo shirts.
You really worked everywhere.
I did, bro.
That's wild.
Underground station.
I mean, in Atlanta?
New Orleans, Underground station. Entergy.
I was the janitor.
I know.
I used to be a janitor.
O'Reilly's Auto Parts, Advanced Auto Parts.
All right, man.
Republic National.
We ain't about
Your
to.
fucking resume.
Right.
McDonald's.
Your resume is about
Yeah.
5 fucking pages long. Huh?
16.
16.
Papa Lock. I work at Papa Lock. I wish I would have kept on twos.
Where we at?
We out of here is where we at.
That was what's your experience?
What
Yeah,
else
that
I used
was
to work
it.
You
at?
got me fucked up. You got me fucked up.
I used to.
Fucked up.
I sold cars a lot of places.
Fucked up.
We
Yeah.
all right, man.
You gotta take
Ernest,
us
I'm
out.
about to say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's your next job.
Oh my. There you go. Hey. Y'all know what it is. It's your man off the beat. I'm talking like I'm introducing us. Y'all know what it is at the end of the show and everybody.
Something positive and deep and shit.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You know what? This is a positive thing right the fuck here. Let me tell y'all something. Your blessings is nobody's business. People will hate on you of your blessings. Keep it to yourself and floss on them later. Don't tell nobody your blessings, your idea. They're gonna shoot you down. Okay? Because they hate you. Keep your blessings to yourself. Love everybody. Hug everybody. Love you. Peace.
All right, y'all. We out. We gonna holler at y'all, you know.